Alright, we're going to do our Don't Breathe review. What are your thoughts on Don't Breathe? What, me first?
You first.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure how to describe it. I don't really know if I'd call it like a pure horror movie, or if it was a genre thriller. But I mean, I still don't know if I liked it or didn't like it. It's one of those things I'm really on the fence about.
It's really good at the twists and turns. A lot of things you didn't expect to happen. So I don't know if the payoff is really that great. Like, The Sixth Sense has one big twist at the end that's wonderful. I mean, these are just little bitty twists. I don't know.
The thing that I really didn't like about the movie is that there were no like real clear-cut people to root for. Like everyone was just like a very shades of horrible. So finding a protagonist to root for was really sort of impossible.
I agree.
Alright, so was there anything in the movie you really just absolutely abhorred?
I don't think so. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I don't think it lived up to the hype, I guess.
Yeah. I have to get technical in the background. The guy who did it, it's a guy named Fede Alvarez. He's the guy who did the really terrible Evil Dead remake. So I think this movie is definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, it's way, way better. But, I guess I kind of like it more than I didn't like it. But to me, it just kind of seemed like it was very derivative. Like, it didn't really have sort of a style of its own. Like, we've seen this a million times before with, like, Panic Room and all the other home invasion movies. So is there anything that made kind of stand out to you? Anything kind of looked a little bit different from other genre movies?
No, I mean, it felt more like a thriller than a horror movie to me. I don't know, it seemed like a run-of-the-mill thriller.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel too. Okay, now the thing is, there's a really, really big plot twist halfway through it. And it's more like the only time I've ever actually seen like a turkey baster used with prominent plot in a horror film. So do you think that was just sort of like a cheap way to make the film more idiosyncratic, or just cheap pandering, or...
I don't know, it was unique, and it makes you feel a little bit, I don't know, more behind one of the characters, because they're not this horrible person, not as bad as you thought they were, even though they are bad. So I think it's just a plot point to make you feel slightly more sympathetic. But in the end, you don't really like any of the characters.
Yeah, that was a big problem. I mean, I like the turkey base part. That's probably the freakiest thing in the entire movie.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of cheap scares in it. I mean, it's not like a really, like, sort of character-driven movie. It's like, oh, here's a dog jumping on the screen. Here's a person just falling out of the sky. And that was kind of the motif behind it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's instantly sort of dated. It's already forgettable. But, I mean, for what it is, I was entertained. Really? Anything to add?
No.
Yeah, me either. It's just kind of there. I give it, like, 2.5 stars out of 4.
Okay.
What would you give it?
That's okay.
Not a star rating.
I don't have star ratings, but I might see this movie. I might be okay waiting until it came out. I'm on the fence about it.
Alright, well, there you go. Don't breathe. Don't see it? Maybe. Alright.